The Republican Party.
Yay!
You know, a lot of times in these positions we give speeches we don't really necessarily completely believe. But I'm telling you, I am so honored and excited to be here today. I can't explain to you how excited we are about what we're going to be moving forward with from this day on. I think we're going to take another step forward in returning the government of our Commonwealth back to the people of the Commonwealth. And that's what Adam White is. He's a great man. He's almost. I think he's going to be a local hero before this thing's over. Yeah, I'm telling you. He's here to share some really exciting news with us, and to give you a little more insight into that, I'm going to get out of the way because I'm nobody here today. But we are very, very honored, and I am pleased to introduce to you the new 9th District Congressman, the Honorable H. Morgan Griffith.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. It was very kind of you. I'm just thrilled to be here. I apologize to each and every one of you for being late. I had sick children issues at home. And so I had to help with the two that weren't sick so Hillary could take care of the one that was, and she got into the doctor and things look okay, but you know how it is when a kid wakes up, he's been sick all weekend, and he says, "Mom, I can't walk, I've got a pain in my side." "Which side?" "Right side." Turned out to be nothing, as is usually the case, but it did have us a little worried this morning, so I got Abby and Stark where they needed to be, and she took Davis off to the doctor, so I do apologize to all of you, and especially to you, Adam, for holding up the show. I will tell you, though, that you know, if it had been anybody but Adam, I might have said, "All right, let's just cancel this thing. We're just going to tell him I can't be there." But I knew that for Adam, I needed to be here because Adam is the kind of individual who is going to make a great legislator. His value systems are all rooted right here in Southwest Virginia. He knows exactly where he's coming from. He's a student of history. He is a great individual who stands up for what he believes in, says what he believes. Sometimes that's going to get him in trouble. I know him been there. But you will know exactly where you stand with him as your senator. And let me tell you something that I think is extremely important. Having campaigned with Adam, not only campaigning for me, but when we were running for the nomination, he was campaigning for himself. You all have here a candidate who is a real fighter. He stands up for what he believes in, and he fights for what he believes in. And so I'm very proud to have been asked to have been here, very proud to be here, even if late, to introduce to you all your next senator, Adam White.
Get used to it.
I would like to say, first of all, that I thank everyone for being here today. It's certainly humbling to have so many good supporters, so many solid individuals that have turned out to be here today. I would especially like to thank my friend, Congressman Griffith, and I say that in all sincerity. Morgan and I started out a campaign as not necessarily as adversaries, but certainly as competitors. And throughout that campaign, we got to know each other. We got to know each other better. And I can honestly say that I don't just have a congressman, I have a friend. And that's a really special position to be in. But the reason I've asked you all to be here today is that I am announcing my intent to seek the nomination of the Republican Party for Virginia's 38th District Senate seat. I do this having had many encouraging discussions with my family, with my friends, fellow activists in both the Republican Party and the Tea Party as well. I've taken their recommendations into prayerful consideration, and I feel now is the time to step forward. I believe the people of the 38th District need new leadership, and they are ready for new leadership. The political tides are turning in our union and here in our Commonwealth, and also here in the 38th District. Our people are beginning to see that the promises of big government have failed. We've been promised for my entire life that if we give more power, more control, more money to government, that we will receive prosperity, and it's just around the corner. Despite decades of promises, the 38th District continues to struggle. Our opportunities are fewer, and our debts are greater. It's time to take a new direction. But it's not a new path. It's one that we've walked before. It is the path of our founders. Our founders established a Commonwealth on the principles of limited government, free markets, local control, and common sense. If we return again to these principles, the 38th District, along with the entire Commonwealth, will prosper. I believe that we can apply these principles to education by eliminating bureaucracy that consumes funding and binds our teachers with red tape. We can use these principles to apply to our economy, where despite the fact that we live in a portion of Virginia that is richest in natural resources, we continue to lose jobs, industries, and opportunities. We can apply these principles to energy by looking for new and innovative ways to supply the market with our products, as well as use them here at home to decrease our own energy costs. We can apply these principles and restore fiscal sanity to the state level, where from 1999 to 2009, Virginia's spending nearly doubled and her debt more than doubled. We can apply these principles to job creation by acknowledging that politicians do not create jobs. Private citizens do. The more money that individuals have to invest, the stronger our economy becomes. But it's about more than just issues. Liberty, as we have known it, is at stake. At every turn, an overreaching federal government is trying to impose the will of politicians who don't know Virginia's people or her history. We must fight to protect the Commonwealth's 10th Amendment rights so that Virginia can decide the best course for Virginia. We must fight to protect our traditions and our beliefs by acknowledging that things like faith in God, the sanctity of life, and the right to keep and bear arms are not just options to us, but they are core values of free men. And finally, we can take the foundation that the founders laid for us and build a new 38th District, one that reflects our strong work ethic, our independent spirit that made Virginia great. One of my heroes is Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry said, "I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided, and that is the lamp of experience. I know of no other way of judging the future but by the past." We've tried the ways of big government, and it hasn't brought the prosperity that was promised. Virginia prospered upon the foundation laid by men like Henry. If we retrace those steps, she can prosper again. I ask you now all to join me on this journey. I ask for your support and for your prayers, and I look forward to serving the people of the 38th District as your next state senator. Thank you very much.